What's up guys, it's me again, Judge Wrecked, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit more about down forward to 1 and some alternative setups and routes that you can actually do that I have not talked about in my previous video. If you have not seen that video yet, I will put it at the top right corner of this video in the info box so you can watch that as well. That being said, let's take a look at some alternative routes and possibilities you can do with down forward to 1. So usually the down forward to 1 combo goes like this, then you do the dash and the sidewalk, and then you end with the jab and the power bomb. That is for maximum damage. Let's say you are not quite there yet and you have trouble with the forward dash and the sidewalk. What you can do is you can just end the combo with up forward 3+4. That means you end in the mix-up, yeah? So looks like this, right? So that deals only 58 damage, but you're already forcing the next mix-up on the opponent. You get the idea. Now that is the easy version. You can also, if you already have down the combo or the stepping, like the dash and sidewalk, what you can do is you can end this with 3-2-2. Like this. But that also requires that you have mastered the forward dash and sidewalk. That deals 69 damage. So that is a little bit better, but requires a little bit more execution, right? So this is the easy route. And this is the more difficult route. You sacrifice damage from the combo ender, from the power bomb, but you force another mix-up on the opponent instantly, which can also in some cases be actually the better idea. You need to make sure that you step correctly, because if you don't step far enough, something like this can happen. So you really need that forward dash, sidewalk. You need the execution on that. But yeah, if you can do that, I recommend you trying that out. Can catch people off guard quite effectively. Now take a look at this. The hard combo with Blue Spark deals 76 damage in the end, right? However, if you go for the 3-2-2 route and end with Jaguar Sprint 4, you actually deal more damage in total. Even more if you're in heat because you use the charged up version. The downside is you have a bad Oki situation. And of course, if you're using down forward to 1 combo, you can also use Rage Art, so there's no realigning necessary for doing that. But again, not the best damage in the world. We got 78 damage now. I just want to say it is possible, yeah. Next thing I'm going to talk about is heat. You can actually use the heat burst to go into heat mid combo. But that will actually deal less damage than if you just do it without the heat burst. For some people, that is a little bit easier to do because the heat burst gives people an easier power bomb in the end. If you are already in heat, what you can do is something like this. The only downside is you sacrifice your heat, right? So it doesn't deal any more damage than the regular combo. So I would only recommend doing that if there's a wall nearby and you can end with the wall ender, because that would actually deal more damage. See that? 87 damage. So with the wall there, with the wall carry, that deals more damage than if you just end with the power bomb. But other than that, I don't recommend spending the full heat bar just for the same damage, right? So if you mastered the original combo, just go for the optimal combo instead. Then we have another nice little setup. It looks a bit flashy. So what you can do in heat is, instead of doing the sidestepping and dashing, you can actually do this one. That's the Jaguar Sprint. You can also do that without heat, by the way. Yeah. But we're gonna need heat for that because it's all about the setup in the end. So you do the down forward 2-1, into down forward 4-3, into back 1-2, and then into forward 3+4 for the sprint, and then sprint 2. Now after that, you can use forward 2+3 and the heat dash. You could end like that with a power bomb or whatever, I don't know. It's up to you. But what I like to do is actually jump over the opponent. Yeah. So once you're doing the heat dash, you just hold up forward and you will jump over the opponent. And now you're in a back turn position where you can do different things, right? For example, you could do the moonsault with the 1+4. Which is an unblockable. Another thing you could do is the 1+2 back turn, which is also an unblockable, right? So yeah, have fun with this little setup. I think it's quite fun to use. Another setup that you can use at the wall is, instead of the power bomb in the down forward 2-1 combo, you could do a wall combo ender that is giving you a back turn stance. The back turn stance ender is the down forward 4-3-4 while you're holding back. Looks like this. So as you can see, down forward 2-1, there's so much more to this move than just a simple combo. And yeah, I hope you could learn something new. I hope you could see something here that you have not seen somewhere before. And yeah, just have fun experimenting with this combo and with the different setups it provides. Ammo King is releasing in 2 weeks from here. I can't wait to try out this character. It looks pretty dope. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys then with some Ammo King content, I suppose. That's it for me. Have a great rest of the day and see you soon.